Hello to everyone. Now I am going to start Ashtanga Hridaya Sutrasthana 11th chapter Dosadivijnaniyam. This is first introductory sloka. Coming to the first sloka. Dosha dhatu mala moolam sada dehasya. Dosha tridosha vata pitta kapha dhatu sapta dhatu, that is from rasa to shukra, rasa, rakta, mamsa, meda, asti, majja, shukra, mala, three malas, sweda, mutra, purisa, are moola means root, sada always, deha means body. They are root to the body always. They form the integral cause of human body. Human body has no existence without these principles. Dosha is a bioenergy which we cannot perceive, but we can assess through the function they perform. Dosha's function, we can assess through the dosha's function, but dhatu and malas can be perceived directly. And coming to the sloka, first sloka is functions. It is a normal function of vata, general functions of vata. Tam chala. Chala means vata. What are normal functions of vata? Utsaho, utsvasa, nisvasa, chesta, vega pravartanaihi. Samyagatya cha dhatuna kshanam patavena cha anugrahanatya vikrutaha. So, general functions of vata. Utsaha means enthusiasm. If you want to move the enthusiasm of work functioning, this is the first for enthusiasm. Utsaha, uchvasa, expiration. Nisvasa, inspiration. Chesta means motor activities of body. You can say it as a nervous mechanism. Vega pravartana means natural urges. If there is no vata, there is no movement of anything in our body. As our natural urges, feces has to move to out from their respective srotas. So vata help in their movement. Pittam pangu, kafam pangu, pangeva maladatava means pittam, kafam, mala dhatu are handicapped. They cannot move without vata. Samyak gati of dhatus, proper nourishment and function of dhatus. Akshanam. Akshanam means indriyas. Akshayas are sensory organs. They are sensory organs. And samyak gati, vata provides nourishment, proper nourishment for dhatus through the srotas after pachana of food. Patavena, perception. It helps in here. Patavena, perception implies sensory receptors to the brain. If we see something, that has to go to the brain, so the movement through the brain. Anugrahanatya vikruti. If vata doesn't, anugraha means blessing. If vata doesn't bless this, we cannot do all these functions. Sorry for low voice. So these are the functions of unvitiated vata. Anugraha means bless. Unvitiated vata blesses these normal functions of body. So for the further reading, vata in its physiological state, motivating force of life in the human body, tantra and yantra. Vata is again divided into 5 types. Not only vata, pitta and kapha are also subdivided into 5 types. Prana, udana, samana, vyana, apana. Control various gross and subtle activities of body, control and motivates mind, and it helps in nourishment of dhatus, maintain the structural integrity of body, induces the function of speech, important, forms the inherent base for sparsha, shabda and respective sense organs, forms the source of ecstasy and enthusiasm, fans the biofire, which is a Vyanavayu. It is Samanavayu. Dries up the excessive doshas like kleda in the body, expel out various excretory products through Apanavayu, permeates and makes through the gross channels and subtle metabolic pathways, provides structure to the fetus in the womb and maintains life. If we see the definition of vata, tatra ruksha lagu shita kara sukshma, which means it can go through the subtle channels of the body, metabolic pathways, which can go through any minute space, minute channel of the body. Shushruta said the functions of vata include sparsha, paraspandana, control of praspandana, control of body movements, udvahana, perception of senses, purana, process involved in food intake and digestion, purana, which is purana means filling up, Vivechana, separation of food into rasa and kitta, sara or kitta bag. Dharana, retention, evacuation of, it also helps in evacuation of urine and semen. If we correlate vata in the modern terminology, it is a causative factor and behind the function of control system of body, neuroendocrine system. It is self-generating, self-propagating, and it is vital functions. All the vital functions are performed by vata through the control, coordination, integration. It also, you can correlate like nerve fiber impulses are transmitted with the help of vata if we correlate with the modern terminology. If we take Panchabhautika composition of vata, it is Vayu and Akasha, and its manasika gunas are Sattva and Raja. We now see general functions of Pitta. First function is Pakti, means digestion and metabolic process. Ushma means generation of body heat. Darshana, which vision. Pitta sthanam, one of the Pitta sthanam is eye along with Rakta, but we see further Darshana. So we generally, when we have headaches, we usually apply some cotton cloth to our eyes. Means it can reduce Pitta in eyes because of Ashraya Ashrayi Bhava, Pitta and eyes are closely related along with the Rakta. Kshut, Trut. Kshut means hunger, Trishna means thirst, Ruchi provides taste. These are normal functions of Pitta. Ruchi. Prabhava, lustre. Generally, Pitta persons are more shiny, they are lustre. Meda, their skin is oily. Meda, retention of memory. If we take the sloka of Pitta, Pittam sasneha tikshna ushnam. Sasneha tikshna, they can divide the things. Retention of memory is high for Pitta. The intellect and perception, they are dare to next Shaurya, they are strength, they have high strength, intellectual and perception, they have dare and courage rather than the other two gunas, Vata and Kapha. And Tanumardava means soft body. If you just have one line, it on a body, it will turn into red color. That is Tanumardava. Mardava of Tanu. Mrudu, Mardava means Mrudu, of body. Of Tanu means body. The here implies Jnana, means knowledge. Mardava means Sukumara, means very soft. Commentary. Pitta is that which generates heat. It is consumed with the Pachana. The most important function of Pitta is Pachana, digestion, which is Grahini. In English modern correlation terminology, small intestine. Pitta sthana, it is also divided into 5 types, but grihani, small intestine. It helps in digestion. Dahana, oxidation. Parinama, transformation. Ranjana means coloration. Ranjaka pitta is there. It is one of the 5 pittas. And prakshashana, illumination, a type of glow. And karatva provides lustre. Tapana provides heat. Tapa means heat production. In short, pitta can be considered as sum of all the metabolic and enzymatic activities in the body. Pitta is vested with above functions because of its integral relation with Agni Bhuta. Pitta Panchabhautic composition is Agni and Jala, and Manasika gunas are Sattva and Rajoguna. Now coming to the functions of Shleshma, means Kapha. Another name of Kapha is Shleshma. Sthiratva, which provides stability. Snigdhatva is anxiousness. Stability, first one, Sthiratva, stability or firmness. Snigdhatva, anxiousness. Sandhibandha means stability in joints, which help in attachment of joints, binding together. Sandhi means joint, some joint. Bandhatva means joining them, binding together. And Kshama means tolerance. They are strain bearers, forbearers. They have a lot of tolerance. Kapha is that which form the potential source of strength, which you can say as a anabolism, which keeps the strength and resists diseases and decay. And Charaka, according to the Charaka, Kapha in its unvitiated state as Bala or Ojas itself. Oja, according to him, the functions ascribed to Kapha include Snehana, provide nourishment, provide anxiousness. If you take lungs, they are anxious. So either first I want to clarify what Charaka said on Kapha. If Kapha is unvitiated, it can call as Bala because it gives strength. Ojas, essence of all the dhatus. Okay, if it gives strength to every dhatu because it keeps energy, glucose in it. And there are a few functions. Nehana, provide anxiousness. Bandhana, keeps every structure, not only joints, bone, not only joints and bones, every structure, every joints, which keeps skin intact with the submucosal layers of skin, and the muscle and skin will be intact. So it muscle and bones, it helps in bandhana, keeping various structures together. Sthiratva, one of the important property. People with Kapha people doesn't like to move. Vata is the chanchalagula, whereas Kapha is Sthiratva, they doesn't like to move, they have a lot of stability. Gaurava, which means provide bulkness to the body. Rusatva, which means provide virility and a reproductive ability. Vigorness. phala, which promotes strength, kshama, tolerance, dhriti, power of retention. They have a lot of ability to store memory. One of the prime property of kapha. They will listen slowly, and if once it's fixed in their brain, they can memorize for a long time. Alobha, their greedlessness. They won't care about lot of people around them. Their greedlessness, and they won't make a bad comparison with their friends or colleagues. These are properties said by Charaka. Shushruta has included Ropana, which is an important property. You can see Vata people, if they got injured, the healing process is slow, whereas Kapha people, the healing process is fast, promotes fast healing because of its anxiousness among the functions of Kapha. He also said about the Visarga karma, that is conservation of strength. Yeah, I said prior at the starting kapha discussion, it can be considered as sum of all the anabolic events of the body. Sleshma, Panchabhautik composition is Prithvi and Ambu bhutas, and it is Tamoguna. Sleshma is Tamoguna of the three manasik doshas. Now coming to the functions of dhatus. Preenanam jivanam lepaha, sneho dharapurano, garbhutpadasha dhatunam sreshtam karma kramat smrutam. Preenanam, there are 7 dhatus which are rasa, rakta, mamsa, meda, asti, majja, shukra. And these are the functions of the 7 dhatus. Prerana means nourishment. The first dhatu is rasa dhatu. It provides nourishment. Prerana means trupti, means satisfaction. An English terminology, prerana means trupti, satisfaction, which provides nourishment. Jivanam, enlaving. Second dhatu is rakta dhatu. Its function is jivanam. Without blood, you can imagine what is the fate of our life. Enlaving, rakta dhatu, jivanam. Lepanam, mamsa, mamsa dhatu. Third dhatu is mamsa dhatu, which covers everything, which covers the bones, which lepanam means which overlays, which forms just overlay, just like a coating. So lepanam. Fourth dhatu, medo dhatu, means fat. Snehanam means lubrication, anxiousness. Better take lubrication for now, which is the most lubrication, anxiousness, yes, and which does not let our body heat go out, which is snehanam is a property of kapha, anabolism, which maintains retention of our body, so it does not let our body heat go out. Snehanam. This is medo dhatu. Asti dhatu. Dharanam means giving support. Retention is the function of asti dhatu. Puranam means filling. Here, what is this filling? In this context, Puranam general meaning is filling. What is Purana? What is the substance it is? Substance It is Majja Dhatu, which is present in Asti Dhatu. Feeling of the Asti Dhatu. Dharanam, Dharana Purano, which is present in the Asti Dhatu. And here Purana, there is little bit of controversy. I am not going too deep. There are few Rishis, saints, they have said even brain and eyes. Here Purana, first I want to say Purana means anything which is surrounded by Asti Dhatu. So what even our brain, spinal cord and eyes are surrounded by Asti, bones. They might be flat bones. I am not going too deep into it, but there is a little bit controversy along with the bone marrow. Here Purana means Majja means bone marrow, and along with bone marrow, brain and eyes are also included by some acharyas, some rishis. Garbhotpadana. And the last dhatu is Garbhotpadana, Garbhotpadasha, which is respective to the respective gender. If you take male, it is Shukra dhatu. If you take female, it is Arthava or ovary. Shukra means sperm. Dhatunam Sreshtam. If the dhatus are Sreshta, their karma, their function will be in they function in proper way. And Mala, Avastamba Purisyasya, Avastamba. You see, when you have diarrhea, when you are just defecating, you feel very tired. Not basti. Basti is another function. Don't correlate basti here. But Avastamba Purisasya. These are the functions of malas. First mala, Purisa, Avastamba means provide support, retention. We are Satmiya to Purisha. Why? Because from the birth itself, we have our stomach, our colon region, rectum region is Satmiya means habituated to little bit of Purisha. Even we defecate, there is retention of little bit of feces in our colon region. So for that reason, that is one of the reason, it provides support. Avastamba Purishasya. Now, first is feces, that is Purisha. Mutra, Kleda Vahanam. Kleda means mucoid metabolites. Here they said the mucoid metabolites. Not only mucoid metabolites, it eliminates a lot of toxins and along with the urea and most of the fluid content and metabolites which are degenerated are eliminated through, which are degraded and degenerated by liver and kidney, which are eliminated through mutra. Svedasya kesha or kleda vidruti. Kesha, sveda. Here sveda means sweat. Is keda vidruti. Kesha vidruti means vidruti. Means dhriti is it supports. Sveda supports kesha, hair, or maintenance of moisture content. If we see pitta bodies, they will be profusely sweating and their body sweat is of bad smell and they will have a lot of sweat. Kleda Vidriti, maintenance of moisture. And it also helps in, according to the few acharyas, it is Kesha Vidriti, and according to a few acharyas, it is Kleda Vidriti. So, coming to the commentary, Purusha is said to support the body. So anything which is expelled out should be expelled out. Then how it is going to support the body? It is to be known that the living body is admixture of tissues and waste. These wastes are continuously formed in the body. So every dhatu has dhatu mala. This way, these dhatu mala are continuous. This is a dhatu mala is a metabolic waste products. We can English term to compare English terminology. These are metabolic wastes which are formed by dhatu because they function, and their metabolic waste products released by during their function and continuously formed in the body from food and water by biochemical and metabolic activities as a byproduct after energy formation. Here you can understand better in a better English terminology. This means the body is in tune with this waste, in the absence of which whole physiological activities at stake. Hence, presence of waste does not mean something pathological. Okay? On contrary, it denotes health, and hence Purusha and other ways are held to be of support of body. It may also be that the body get input for negative feedback mechanism from this waste present, which in turn control many activities. For example, here they gave an example: increased O2 demands in the presence of increased CO2 in circulation. Yes, you know it better. Mucosa, Shleshma Dharakala, which is a waste of kapha itself, is described as many wastes are derived from mucosa. Here it is saying that many wastes are derived from mucosa. Shleshma Dharakala. What is Shleshma? Kapha. Many wastes are produced by kapha. So, today we read about general functions of dosha, dhatu, mala. Tomorrow we are going to see about signs of increased dosha and dhatus. Thank you very much.